And welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Nashville SC versus Orlando City SC in the first round of the Eastern Conference of the MLS Cup playoffs. Of course, tonight is the last night of the first round of the Cup playoffs. We start the conference semifinals on Thursday, tomorrow, CONCACAF League, of course. Going to be fun, but here we are. So here are the starting 11s as they are for both teams. For the home side, Nashville SC in a 5-3-2 according to MLS Soccer.com. We have Joe Willis. We have the back five of Alistair Johnston, Eric Miller, Walker Zimmerman, Jack Maher, and Daniel Lovitz. The midfield three of Dax McCarty, Anibal Godoy, and Randall Leal. Strike force of Honey Mukhtar and CJ Sapong for Orlando City in a 4-2-3-1 in goal. Pedro Gallese, Emmanuel Moss, Robin Janssen, Antonio Carlos, and Juan at the back. The defensive midfield two, we have Jonathan Mendez and Junior Urso. We have Benji Michel, Mauricio Pereira, and Chris Mueller in the midfield, and striker Daryl DK. Nani is on the bench. Somehow. I don't know why that happened. That's weird. Nani is on the bench. I'm shocked, honestly, with that. But for me, I think Nashville wins 2-1. Could be in extra time. Could be in regular time. We could go to penalties. It's going to be close, but I think Nashville gets it done. They haven't lost at home all year. I think that stays the same. Nashville goes on to win and go on to Subaru Park to face the Philadelphia Union in the conference semifinals. So that could be a problem. But Nashville will win at home, at least for the last time this year, if not possibly more, depending on the situation. If it's Nashville versus New York, they play at home in the conference final. If they play New England, they play on the road if they go on through the second round. If they play the MLS Cup final, I think if they play Seattle, Kansas City, or Portland, or Colorado, I don't think they host. But we'd have to look at the points again. But I don't think they host unless it's fifth seed. But, of course, Minnesota's out. Vancouver's out. Real Salt Lake will probably be out. So whoever comes out of the West, I don't think they'd host. Wait. Are they saying Rubio Rubin is goal of the year? What? No way. No way. I mean, I voted for that because of Oscar, but don't tell me that was the goal of the year. Is anybody watching FS1? Was that legitimately the goal of the year, or they were just showing it? It had to be Asprilla. Asprilla loses goal of the year? Are you kidding me? What? No way. No way. That can't be. Huh. No. No way. No way. That can't be. Hold on. I gotta look. Hold on. No. No way. Nope. Where is it? Rubio Rubin won the fan vote. Rubio Rubin won it. Wow. 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 Huh. Well then. Well then. Okay. Well, like, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. Let's get this one going. We have some extra minutes before this game starts. I already went over the 11s. I'll go over them again before the start of the game. But again, we can shoot the breeze until it starts. How do you feel about the Dest and Richie comparisons? Richie's better. They're right. If you're talking about Freitz's Twitter account, he's right. Richie is better. Richie is better than Dest, defensively and offensively. I don't care that he plays in Toronto and Dest plays in Barcelona. Okay? I don't. Richie's better. And that's not biased. Richie is just better. He burned Tecatito. He's burning everybody on the wing. He's right. Freitz is right. Richie's better. He's right. Richie should be in the top 5 leagues in Europe. He should be. He's criminally underrated. I actually watched some games. Richie Laryea was the second best player on TFC, and we were horrible. And he's been amazing for Canada. So I agree. Richie's better. Defensively, better. Offensively, better. Tecatito's finished, though. Richie still burned him like a piece of toast. Fine by me. Now, that's true. Zimmerman will pocket DK. I mean, you should. It's a playoff game. Nerves are normal. And Nashville's never lost at home this whole year. I would be a little bit if it was me. Even George Bello pocketed him. Not as good as Richie did. Twice, might I add, in the Azteca and in Edmonton. So calm yourself. Oh, and the Gold Cup, by the way. Just so you know. Every time he has. Calm yourself. And Richie pockets everybody he plays. I don't know if you've noticed this, but Richie Laryea, when he's playing for TFC, they're at least somewhat better. You know? They're somewhat better. When it's Justin Morrow or Kamar Lawrence or something like that, it just ain't the same. We look absolutely horrible, like completely horrible defensively. Richie Laryea at least kept a semblance of chance when he was in and at least had a good couple of goals. So there you go for that, but okay. The World Cup's in 1 year. Can't wait to see Canada there. It's going to be amazing. Oh, there's Davies. Okay. There we go. I was about to say, you almost forgot. Canada. They're going to be there. Richie is leagues ahead of Joe Scally. Come on now. Richie is leagues ahead. In your dreams. Maybe you've got a coach who wasn't named Greg Berhalter, but this isn't 2002. We'll pull a 2014 Costa Rica. Canada's going to pull a 2014 Costa Rica. Seriously. Semifinals, quarterfinals, semifinals, maybe even further. Trust me, it's going to happen. Just telling you. I'm 2 out of 4 on my bracket challenge, and I got Nashville and Seattle tonight. So I could go 4 out of 6 so far. And I could get 11 out of 13. Wait. Or 10 out of 13, yeah. Which isn't bad. I could somehow still win. But there you go. Scores goals, defends better, presses the ball better, better passer, better at crossing, everything. More composed. Well, okay, that's kind of stupid. That's kind of a lie. Well, that's kind of a lie. He's not as composed, especially this year. Okay, maybe not, but he's definitely more passionate. That's for sure. But everything but being composed. Yeah, I'd probably question it. Wouldn't it be crazy if he won by 1 vote? If he won by 1 vote, I just did it. I just voted for him for Oscar. Seems like you're the delusional one. Seems like you're the delusional one, not me. Okay. I think it is when it goes completely live, Winvo. I think it's when it goes completely live is when it starts tracking the game or like showing the game. Because it took me, like I got on Sports Hub for the Canadian Championship final about 15, 20 minutes before, and I couldn't watch it until it already was like 3 minutes in. So click the link once the game goes live and it says it starts. Click the link and you should be fine there. Probably get 2 right if Nashville could beat Orlando City and Seattle never get upset. That means 50 points on bracket challenge. I'd have 40. 4 out of 6. Who's going to be in the important players tonight? I would say CJ Sapong, Hani Mukhtar, Joe Willis for Nashville, Alistair Johnston, of course, for Nashville as well. For Orlando, I'd say Pedro Gallese, Daryl DK, and Mauricio Pereira. And if Nani comes off the bench, he definitely could change something. But I think those are the 4 players you have to watch for each team tonight. Unless you're talking about Canada, then we could get into that. But clarify, please. If you're talking about the game, I gave it to you. But please clarify. Big game needed from Pereira, for sure. I mean, he has to replace Nani, basically. It definitely has to be a big game from him. He's replacing Nani for most of it. If you want to win, definitely, I would say. If you're going for Orlando. I don't think Zimmerman is that convincing. Normally, he's the rock at the back. Besides Miller and Maher, he definitely has to lead them. I like Jack Maher. I do. He also is from where I'm from. 352 from Nashville. It says 532 on MLS.com. So either Fox is right or MLS.com is right. But I guess that would mean Lovitz and Johnston are in the midfield instead of the back. So it is what it is. Either way. MLS says one thing, Fox said another. So I saw the lineup there before I saw it here, so I know they said something different. Score predictions 2-1 Nashville. Could go anywhere, but I'd say 2-1. Espria robbed for goal of the year by Rubio Rubin. Of course, he was. Definitely, he was. He definitely was, for sure. Tell me your opinion of new Nashville Stadium. I love it. I think it's a beautiful stadium. It's going to be a great stadium. Wingbacks make either formation. Exactly. The Score Hub auto-adjust for internet speed. It looked like it was pretty much on the money for the Toronto game, so I guess so. Yes, it does. So they could always drop back and be a 5-3-2 in defense and then a 3-5-2 in offense. So you're right. Exactly. It makes either formation. But back to this one. I like the new Nashville Stadium. I'd love to go back to see it, be there, especially if Toronto's playing there next summer. Nashville's a beautiful city anyway. It's either we'll see what that is, but I like the new Nashville Stadium. Love to go back there. It would be a beautiful stadium. It's a more sizable stadium for soccer, or it fits the size of it. So I'm good with that. I think it's a nice, sleek stadium. It sort of looks like Columbus's in a way, which is ironic, but there you go. So did you check the home game schedule for your team? I know their home, their first opener, and their home opener, but that's all I know. That's all we all know. Maybe some teams know their first 3 instead of 2. But I do know that Toronto's opening the season in Dallas and home opener against the Red Bull, which isn't bad, honestly. We should beat Dallas, I think. With all the stuff we're going to do this offseason, we should. Right? We'll find out. February 26th or something like that. Yeah. Dallas and Red Bull, if the team gets what they need to and things go completely right in the offseason, we should beat both. I'll even take 4 points to start the season. If we get any less, I'm going to be worried. That's all I know. And hopefully Montreal gets knocked out of the Champions League in the first 2 rounds. But if there's an MLS team that goes to the Champions League final, it's going to be Montreal to torment me. It really will be. Should I be worried if Zimmerman scores against us again? I mean, Nashville are definitely good on set pieces, so I would be worried, but I don't think it would be completely like that. Lineups again, Joe Willis, Jack Maher, Walker Zimmerman, Alistair Johnston, Daniel Lovitz, Anibal Godoy, Dax McCarty, Eric Miller, Honey Mukhtar, Rendell Leal, and CJ Sapong for Nashville SC in a 3-4-3, it actually says, on Fox. Okay. Interestingly, this is on Sky Sports. Are you in England? I've done the same thing before. Orlando City, Pedro Gallese, Emmanuel Moss, Robin Janssen, Antonio Carlos, Huan, Mauricio Pereira, Junior Urso, Jonathan Mendez, Chris Mueller, Benji Michelle, and Daryl DK. So it's actually a 4-4-2. Why is MLS wrong? England does show MLS sometimes. Oh, you're just looking at a stream, I guess. England does show MLS. Oh, look, it's the football lines. The Titans Stadium football lines. Was that right? Oh, Sebastian. Jegson, Sebastian Mendez. Oh, okay. That was a mistake. Sebastian Mendez. There we go. Could have sworn it was something different. That's a mistake. Don't forget Mukhtar. You won't forget that to stop that. Winvo. Yeah, Mukhtar's definitely scoring a goal. I'd put my money on that. Not TV, but my friends in England are asking me about it. Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool. Why do they have lines? Because the Titans play there, and they play there on Sunday. And I guess they just don't want to take them out. We got Tactical in the house with the lion emoji, supporting his Orlando City. We'll see how this goes. It's definitely going to be a tight game. Happy to see Tactical here. 3 Hector says, Vamos Orlando. What is up with a pick in the corner? I replaced the StreamYard logo with my picture because I upgraded so I could do a lot more hours because the playoffs would have taken me over 20 hours. So instead, I don't really have a logo myself, so I just put a picture of myself that's my profile picture. There you go. And we've kicked off. And here we go. Orlando on the ball. Plays it back. And we are underway. Antonio Carlos. Orlando on PKs. I could see it. Good luck to Orlando, of course. And here they go. Moss plays it forward. All the way up the pitch. Drops to Pereira in the stead of Nani. Godoy plays it over. And over the top for Nashville. Brings it down. Mukhtar can't get it cleared by Orlando. Mueller gets to it first. Plays it forward. Plays a give and go. And Orlando's back on the ball at midfield. Junior Urso. Mendez. Plays it. Chipped over. And there's McCarty. Here's Mukhtar. Mukhtar on the ball. Can he get it to Sapong? No, but he's still on it. First minute. 0-0, of course. Nashville early on has a chance here. That may have been a handball. That may have been a handball, but they won't look at it. Use the TFC logo. They're not playing right now. Why should I? And here comes Orlando. Daryl DK all the way from the back. And Walker Zimmerman can clear. Nice defensive play by Walker Zimmerman. And he goes forward. He ain't stopping. He's walking. That was not great. CJ Sapong. CJ Sapong on the ball. Plays it to Hani Mukhtar, but it gets cleared by Orlando. 2 minutes in. And that'll be a throw-in for Nashville SC. What time are you on? 1:52. 2 minutes. Nervy. Yeah, it's nervy, ain't it? This is pretty fun. Kobe Jones is the color guy. You love to see it. It's on TV. I should be right on time. This isn't a stream. This is on regular TV for me. I should be right on time. I should be. Probably should have checked and probably should have fast forwarded a little bit. If it's not at halftime, we'll do it. Direct TV sucks, okay? That's the only thing that would suck about Fubo TV is I'd be off a little bit, I think. Lovitz crosses in. Header! No, save by Gillespie. El Pulpo. The Octopus. Orlando in the purple, Nashville in the yellow. Gloria if Orlando lose. I only use Gloria for Canada and Toronto. And tactical manager made a bet with me. If USA beats Canada, I still have to dance to Gloria in a USA kit. That's the only time it'll be used for anybody else. I honor my bets. I honor my bets, okay? Like if America would have won the Champions League, this would not be here. I'd be clean shaven. Well, not right now. I'd probably have at least a little bit of stubble, but you know, there you go. So you're behind. What up, Jordan? How we doing? How we doing? Ball over the top. CJ Sapong on it. Heads it forward. He's still on the ball. No foul. Oh, foul against him. Jansen draws the foul. Free kick for Orlando. I did not think that was a foul. Well, it's a win, not a draw. If they lose, if Canada loses to USA, I do. If it's a draw, it's a push. It's a push. You might as well do it now because Canada ain't winning. I can't wait till you're shocked. My heart says a Mexican team. My heart says Leon. My head says MLS team. And honestly, Montreal for some reason. Okay, that's just stupid. But my head says an MLS team's going to win it. My heart says come on Mexico and come on Leon. So you'll stay behind. I say Leon if Mexico wins. I don't think Pumas will win. Nobody thinks that. Cruz Azul can, but they're bad under Reynoso right now. Santos Laguna looks good right now, but Leon under Holland looks like the strongest team. So I'm going to say Leon just to save my sanity. Please. And the fact that Toronto should be the first and hopefully will be the first MLS team to win it. Hopefully in 2023. Probably not, but let it be to where I think it was probably a blessing in disguise that we missed. Don't let an MLS team win, please, Mexico. Or Forge wins. Here we go, Orlando. Mauricio Pereira, ball crossed in. Header. Antonio Carlos drops down, cleared. 5th minute. Goal, sorry. Am I behind? Somebody said goal. Sorry. It must be this. McCarty defends. Pereira. I'm still watching the play to where it is. And if there is a goal, I'm going to. Oh, there they go. Ball crossed in. Michelle. Out. Goal kick. I'm going to. Am I behind? Not that much. Corner kick, 5th minute, almost into the 6th. Not that behind. Doesn't seem like it, at least. Pereira. Well, there you go. Pereira, ball crossed in. Header, Down. That's out for a goal kick. No goal. He's trolling. Okay. Don't worry. The Haitian team is winning it. I'll take if Cavalli wins, honestly. I'll take it. I'll take a Cinderella as well, as long as the MLS team doesn't win. Timeout for fake information. If he doesn't, he stopped talking, so we'll let it be. But okay, we'll let it be. I meant to say there'd be a goal in the first half. That's okay. There we go. There we go. Doesn't Nashville have a soccer-specific stadium? They will next season, the Fairgrounds. And I'll definitely go there at some point soon if Toronto plays there. Honestly, I'll probably just go back to Nashville next year. I don't know. We'll see, though. We'll see. Nashville going forward in the 7th minute. It's either Columbus, Cincinnati, or Nashville that I'll probably go to. Like, it'll be around, what, June, July? We'll see. Mueller gives it away. Lovitz, former Toronto and Montreal man, who I thought was from Montreal until he played against Canada in the Nations League game at BMO. I didn't realize he was American. Thought he was a frog. Love Nashville. It's a beautiful city. And no, seriously, I thought Lovitz was from Montreal. You see the UEFA Champions League today? Yes. Chelsea won 4-0. I saw that, parts of it. I saw United beat Villarreal. I saw that. Ronaldo scored a goal first. Yeah, it was. There was a lot of nice goals. Pfalk also scored a goal as well for young boys, so that was pretty good. I like Pfalk, you know. He's a good player. I like him. I do. I think he deserves a better chance with the national team, honestly. Honestly, he does. And I'm surprised he hasn't got one since, what, September? And there's a foul. Free kick, 8th minute. And it looks like DK is down. Godoy tackled him. Pulisic did well, yes. I agree. I probably see New England will make it to the final of the CCL if they could pass Cruz Azul in it. What do you think? I could see that too. But we'll see. A very good player. He should be in the rotation for sure. Yes, definitely. Like for me, it should be Pepe, Pfalk, and DK, honestly. If that's your top 3 in my eyes. PSG City going to be intense tomorrow. Oh, it will be. That'll be a good one. I don't see anybody else who should be in the top 3 of strikers for the USA other than Pfalk, DK, and Pepe. I don't know. I don't think anybody else, honestly, should be. Sargent's a winger. If you want to play him, he's a winger. OMG, PSG. 9:16. Here's the free kick. Jansen plays it. He's still running. They ain't stopped him. Pereira plays it in. Shot, no, cleared. Mueller almost got there. He almost got there. Tomorrow, goal machine. Sanogo, 17 years old. Yeah, that's crazy. But he's 17. Like, give him some time. Like, what, till he's like at least 19? Like, that's more for like starting the next cycle, you know? Good player. Very good. But you have enough that you could kind of wait. Weah or Sibachu? Weah's more of a winger to me. Sibachu, Pfalk is a full striker. Like, Weah is a forward and he can score, but he's more of a winger to me. Or a second striker, but he's definitely not the main guy. And it seems like Greg wants to play in a 4-3-3 with one striker. So Weah would honestly play on the wing with Pulisic or Reyna. Or if they're both there, he doesn't start. You could play him as a second striker, but I don't think he's the main guy. 10th minute. Does anyone know if Nashville scores first or Orlando? It hasn't happened yet, but I bet Nashville would score first. He's good going wide as a winger. There's going to be a goal in the first half. I agree. Bargov says, I think Pfalk will develop well. I agree. I do. Can pass into the box. Yes. But I definitely, if you're going to play Sargent, I definitely don't want to see him play unless he's on the wing. If you want to actually make him good. He's not a striker. I'm sorry. He's not. He's not a striker. He's a winger. Nashville going forward. Mukhtar. Honey Mukhtar plays it in. Can't get it to CJ Sapong. Jansen clears it out. And Orlando's back on the attack in the 12th minute, 0-0. If Balogun chooses the U.S., I think he will be the starter. I could see it. I could see it. He's way too good for waiting on him for sure. But I don't know if he'd want to choose the U.S. They definitely have too many strikers in England, but he could break through. I think he'd give it a couple of years. That would definitely be more of a 2023, 24 choose. I'm sorry, but my stream and iScore stream is behind. I'm angry. I'm sorry I can't do nothing about it because it's not something I control. Balogun isn't starting. Why can't I be in time with you? It is what it is. I'm not sure. I can't help you. Hell, I don't even know how to get a stream to be on the right time, frankly. Whether it's legal or He's Goal or Sports Hub. Either way, I don't know. It's always a little bit behind. And here comes Orlando. That was a bad giveaway. Sapong pressing. Michelle on the ball. Benji Michelle has a chance. Can he cross the ball in? He cannot. It gets knocked out for a corner kick. 13th minute, Orlando corner. I'm at 13 minutes, 12 minutes, and there's a replay right now. So I can't say. When it comes back, it'll probably be at full 13. 13 minutes. Yep, on the dot. Goal of the year this year is totally lame. It is. Pereira to take the corner. And the referee steps in to clear up the box. Oh, it's Elfaf. Jesus Christ. And Elfaf's the referee. Yep, this is going to be bad. Nope. 14th minute now. Waiting for the corner. It is crossed in. Header. Shot. Goal. Goal. Daryl DK. Goal from Daryl DK. Off the corner kick. 1-0 Orlando. That was a good play. 14th minute. Daryl DK. Okay, all right. Ball crossed in by Pereira. Headed in by DK. Orlando leads. Yeah, I'm shocked, but I think Nashville will come back. They're definitely not out of it. They're definitely not out of it. But Orlando has put on more of the pressure early on. They've definitely had good chances. I wouldn't be shocked if I was Orlando fan or Nashville fan. But, oh, there's a foul there. On the other side, we've already gotten to the other way. 6 goals in 6 career games versus Nashville for Daryl DK. 15th minute. Just the start you needed. Sure. Good presentation, good predictions. Thank you. That means a lot. Like, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. Let's get this one going. We got 5 likes. Let's go. Let's run that up. Because run that up, okay? Let's run the likes up. We need more than 5. We have 14 people here. Let's run that up. And it looks like Jansen is down. Yep, that's Jansen. He's down, injured. I forgot to put on my jorts. Okay, who cares? Well, that's a mistake. Does anybody really care that I have my pajama pants on instead of jorts? Does anybody really care? I can make mistakes sometimes. Hey, he's Goal Sky Sports. Good. Check that. Keep that going. And Jansen is back up. It is what it is. Jansen's back up. He's going to stay in. Gillespie takes the goal kick. As of now, Orlando is down a man. Jansen's back on the pitch. Nashville will be coming back, I agree. They're not done yet. 17th minute. But Orlando's definitely holding the possession and better at first. So that's good for them. Lovitz gets to the ball first. That's a goal kick. 17th minute. Huan couldn't get there to cross it. That's a good early goal from Orlando. Willis wasn't even there. Nani benched. Yep, he's not starting. He wasn't starting tonight. He's Golden Sports Hub at 15:30. Oh, damn. That sucks. Well, there you go. Ball played forward by Nashville, but that's a foul. Right at midfield, free kick for Godoy. Nashville's scoring one for sure. For sure they will. This could definitely go to penalties. I would not be shocked at all. I definitely would not be shocked at all if this goes to penalties. Good thing there's like 30 minutes built in. Lovitz, or Maher. Maher plays it forward. Over the top. Brought down. Sapong just falls. Free kick at the top of the box. Is Sapong okay? At least Sky Sports has the FIFA scoreboard graphics. The MLS ones. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, those are kind of weird. You normally don't see those unless you're watching an international stream or playing FIFA. Those kind of... I don't know why it's like that. Like, nobody sees them unless it's international. So... because Fox doesn't use them. ESPN doesn't use them. TSN doesn't use them. They use their own. It makes no sense to me, honestly, but it is what it is. TUDNA uses their own. 19th minute free kick. Here comes Nashville. Mukhtar to take. Mukhtar takes a shot right into the wall. Mukhtar pops it over, headed away. Thought he could get somebody to chip it. Leal plays it out. Was your phone rattling or buzzing a minute ago? No. 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 There was nothing. Oh, wait. Maybe that was a notification, sadly enough. That was a notification, I think, maybe. That was a notification. It wasn't a text. It was a freaking email that TikTok never sends. It's like, oh, you have a new like. You haven't sent that ever. All right? Why now? I probably should have put this on Do Not Disturb, but I don't. It is what it is. It is what it is. TV rights different. Philadelphia played 2 versus 7. They played the Red Bulls. It's okay. Normally, I don't get notifications. People leave me alone. Or they stay silent. But no, Gmail has to be like, bing, for a freaking email I never get. Now, if it was freaking Coinbase telling me like, hey, you could start trading crypto now, you're fully verified, that's fine. And yes, I'm definitely going to become a crypto F-boy. Especially during the off season. It'd be like, oh, here's Toronto news. Oh, his next tweet's a crypto tweet. He's a crypto F-boy now. Mukhtar running forward. Shot. Goal. Golazo. Goal. 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 Golazo. Golazo. Aso. Hadi Mukhtar. Nashville SC. What a banger. 1-1. 21 minutes. Hadi Mukhtar tackle, and he chips it. It may be an own goal. It may be an own goal, but Hani Mukhtar chips it. It goes off the foot of Antonio Carlos, and it's into the goal behind Gillespie. It chips him. Could have been an own goal. What a goal. What a goal. Hani Mukhtar, the MVP, or at least he should be. Hani Mukhtar, the man who should be MVP this year, 21st minute goal. They give it to him, even though it goes off Antonio Carlos's foot to finish the chip. But that's a good goal, and that's going to get it back tied. Can Nashville get another, or will Orlando take the lead back? McCarty defending, no foul, free kick. Okay, deflected shot. Yeah, you already beat the Red Bulls, Zach. Yeah, that was definitely deflected. If you saw it on the replay, it was Antonio Carlos getting it deflected. So, yeah, definitely saw that. But still, though, Gillespie doesn't stay on his line, and he pays for it. And Orlando is now scrambling. They are scrambling now. The game has turned. The momentum has gone to Nashville SC, and they look like they may just strike again very soon. 23rd minute. Union play best team remaining. Nashville starting the country party too early. Hey, respect, okay? Cleared by Walker Zimmerman. Yes, that was cleared by Walker. Yeah. Ball played down, crossed up. CJ Sapong. Oh, the ball rolls forward. It did not get to Leal. If it does, that could have been an easy break goal. Ball crossed in, shot right to Gillespie. He saves. 24th minute, 1-1. Randall Leal tries to get it, but he doesn't. Union play best team remaining. No, you play 3. No, you play 3 in the conference semifinals. New England plays New York. You play the winner tonight. I think you know that. El Parcero Philly made it obvious. Oh, that's a penalty. Oh, no, that's a foul the other way. That's a foul on DK. Or Benji Michel. Yeah, Benji Michel. I'm actually nervous right now. I don't need pens. Yeah. Yeah. How did he... Okay, explain to me how that's a foul against him. Because Miller took him down. What? Okay, explain to me how that's a foul against Michel, because I don't see it. That should be a pen. That should be a penalty. That was not against him. What was that? Miller took him down as he was slipping. How is that a penalty against, or how is that a foul against Michel for a goal kick? Explain to me. No. That was a penalty. How do you miss that? What? What did he do exactly to make that a foul against him? I didn't see it. No, that's a pen. That's a pen. As you can see, I'm just wearing this because this is in my collection. I do not have an Orlando jersey in my collection. Hell, I only have a Vancouver, Toronto jerseys in this. This is not biased. This is just me wearing something that fits the match, okay? As you could tell. I want Nashville. I picked Nashville to win. How do I put this? I picked them to win in my bracket challenge, so of course I'd lean towards them. This is pretty as unbiased as you can get. Okay? Just so you know. As you could tell after I said that. Walker Zimmerman. So, since predictions are so good, will Orlando or Nashville score more than 1.5 this game? He slipped, and they called it a foul against Michel, even though it was a penalty, and there was nothing that Michel did to make that a foul. But I would say definitely they would score. Somebody scoring a second goal. I don't know exactly. I think it's Nashville. I do think it's Nashville. They'll score 2 goals at least. I definitely could see Orlando scoring a second as well, and it could be 3-2 or 2-2, and then 3-2 in extra time and all that. But I definitely think at least one of the two teams score a second goal. Definitely over. If not both. If not both. Ball crossed out by Johnston. That's a handball against. Now that's a foul. Benji pushed after the slip. Okay, so that's okay. It definitely looked like a penalty, but now that you say that, there we go. You should get a DK Orlando City jersey, and that was a pen. Yep. But of course, they'll call the retaliation and the push over the penalty. It's Ismail Elfath. Of course, they're going to do that. He sucks. It's Elfath, of course. Ismail Elfath, of course, he's going to count that and go against what should be the call. Orlando Nashville is a freaking, how do I put this? Like, this is high intensity. I'm trying to say this in a way that doesn't seem stupid. For me, Nashville versus Orlando has some moments. It always has some crazy moment that's high intensity, that's totally dumb and honestly probably wrong. And I mean, the referees will probably screw it up. Thank you, Ernie. Thank you, Ernie. That means a lot. Greetings from San Diego. Big up to San Diego, California. And the city is awesome. The Padres suck. But honestly, the Padres underperformed. I think we can all agree about that. That's not a slight. The Padres underperformed. And I even like the Padres. They're honestly the NL version of the Blue Jays, so I respect the Padres, but they underperformed. They underperformed. Okay, so you took that. Pretty cool. Okay, cool. Like, Tatis got hurt. Machado's, I still don't like Manny Machado. Manny Machado, Dodgers fan. Oh, okay. I don't like the Dodgers either. Oh, by the way. How does that taste? As you can tell, I have a southern accent. Of course, I have a soft spot for the Braves. Ball in. Clear. Run up those likes, by the way. 6 likes. Let's run it up a little bit. Oh, it's probably my chair. The fact that it's like sitting down and it like pops up and down. And maybe it's when I put my hat back a little bit strongly. I don't know. I'll look back. It was either my chair, me putting my hat back and basically slamming it down. Sometimes, I don't know. I didn't know it sounded like that. But it is what it is. Unless it was in your area, then I don't know. 30th minute, 1-1 between both teams. Nashville holding the possession. They pass it all the way back. Oh, literally your roof went bang. Okay. Yeah, hopefully it wasn't anything bad. Hopefully it was just something that maybe a bird. We got a good game today. For sure we do. This was a good live to pick, even though it was the first game anyway. Sound like something hit it. Hopefully it was like a bird. Or maybe it was Santa making his early rounds. I don't know. Not like actually dropping anything off, but like test flights and such. Listen, I am 21, almost 22, but I will definitely keep the kayfabe up about Santa. And NORAD's fun anyway. And NORAD track Santa is fun anyway. No roof, it's just flat glass. Glass roof? That's not smart. That's not smart. And let's be honest, no matter what age you are, NORAD track Santa is fun, okay? It's a tradition, damn it, for me. It's fun. Ball played in. Orlando City. Did I ever mentally grow up? Probably not. Let's be honest, probably not. But who cares? Do I still keep in touch with my youthful side? Yes. It's plexiglass. What big players do you think are coming this year to MLS? Lorenzo Insigne? I definitely think Lorenzo Insigne for sure. I also see... No. I don't do that. Okay? No, I don't. I don't write letters to Santa. No, I don't. Now that I don't do. Okay? I still track him on Christmas Eve, but I do not write letters to Santa. Now that's too much. Trust me, I don't do that anymore. I haven't done that since, 2012, 2011? I haven't done that since then, so. The only serious offer was Toronto. Okay? Calm down. Honestly, tell you the truth, yeah. Honestly, tell you the truth. I feel you. What up, Palomo? How we doing? I definitely think a center back, an older center back. Oh, Christian Fuchs is going to Charlotte. Christian Fuchs is going to Charlotte, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. So that's a big name. Let's get off of that. But at least it's not a jarring situation when it's like on Christmas Eve, I post a picture of the NORAD Track Santa website saying Trackathon 2021. And it's like, oh, you do that. Yeah, it's not jarring anymore. Ball crossed in and Twitter. Ball about to be crossed in. Leal, 34th minute. And that's out for a throw-in. The Leicester center back, yes. Other than that, there hasn't been enough rumors to really figure out who's coming. Besides Insigne and Fuchs. But I could totally see. I'm just having fun. I know. I'm just playing along. Come on. I really don't care what people think about me still having a tradition. We all should be in touch with our youthful side, even if we are adults. Or even if we're 50. We could still focus on adult things and do adult things while still having in touch with our youthful side. I don't think that's bad. Chucky Lozano coming to MLS. I mean, he wants to get out of Napoli. I mean, he does. I don't think anybody else in Europe would take him. Who would? Except for what? Dutch? The Netherlands? Yeah, I remember. Oh, against Toronto at Rentschler Field? Yeah, we really should have lost that game 4-1. Or 4-0. I agree, but you could also do that while still doing things you loved early on. Barcelona, imagine you. I agree with that. Most men do need to learn how to develop themselves mentally, financially, and spiritually. I agree. That's what self-improvement is. But you could still do things that you loved that were traditions back when you were younger. And you could still be fine. And you could still be something you like. Especially some that's only one day a year. Besides, everybody celebrates Christmas anyway. You could kind of get away with it. But with that being said, I agree with you. That's what self-improvement is. You could still self-improve and still have some things that you like as nostalgia and still do them. If it's not hurting anybody, I don't see what's so bad about it. It's not hurting anybody. But I agree with what you're saying. Chucky wants to go to City. Why would he do that? Why would he do that? Like, who wants him in City? El Chucky and Foden. I mean, it could work, but I don't see it. I think he needs to grow more as a player, needs to build more muscle. I definitely agree with that. 36th minute. Willis has the ball. Here comes the ball going forward for Nashville. Orlando's made a sub. Are we sure? Are we sure? Looks like no, it hasn't. Why? So why does Fox have one less sub for Orlando? Did Orlando make a sub that I missed? It's not even on MLS's starting 11. Did I miss it? 37th minute. Ball crossed in. Here comes Nashville. They get the cross. Sapong, no. Cleared out by Orlando. And here comes Pereira. Pereira down the middle. Huon plays it up. Mueller cleared. Nashville could go forward as well. Mukhtar. Honey Mukhtar. Oh! Godoy overruns it. That's a foul for Orlando. Free kick. FS1 are really tricky. Nobody came in, it looks like. It looks like nobody. I see Huon. I see Junior Urso. I see Mueller. I see Antonio Carlos. I still see Jansen. I still see Huon, Mas, Michelle, DK, Pereira, Mendez. They're all there. They're all there. Well, that's wrong. That's just, come on now. Godoy going forward. That's a foul. Free kick for Nashville in the 38th minute. That's a yellow card for Pereira, I think. Yep, yellow card for Pereira. If he was a cheaper version of Sterling, honestly, could be a good move. We'll see. MLS Cup final at Rogers Center. That would be awesome. It'll never happen, but it would be awesome. But BMO Field at this point would be where they'd host, no matter what, unless like they needed to use it while they're expanding BMO. But Toronto's had good showings at Rogers Center before, Sky Domes, so there you go. I'm good with that. Mauricio Pereira gets a yellow card, 39th minute. Here's the free kick. Lovitz and Mukhtar standing over it, 39th minute. Can Nashville score a second off of this? And here they go. Lovitz will take. He takes it short. Here's Mukhtar. He crosses in. Header. Oh, Godoy missed the header. If Godoy gets that, he was open. That could have been it. 39th minute. Nashville attacking, but Orlando still could break. They found an opening. Throw in for Nashville. I remember DirecTV had a Christmas channel. They did. They used to. I think that was their own Santa tracker. Check for evidence for the sound and nothing found. I think that was their own Santa tracker on DirecTV and Uverse. They used to have that. Nobody used that. You use NORAD. Who the hell? Explain to me with these other Santa trackers. Who the hell uses Google? And who the hell uses DirecTV/Uverse? It's only NORAD. I don't see why people do this with other stuff. It's like NORAD always gets it. What? Who cares? Will be interesting to see if CR7 Messi or Ozil come in the next 2 years. I think it'll be longer, but I definitely see Ronaldo coming. Ozil, I think he stays in Turkey for the rest of his career. And Messi, if it's not Miami, the only place he goes is Miami. And that's the only chance I think we have of seeing him. And that'll be like 3 or 4 years as well. Ball shot, saved by Gillespie. Godoy, shot, goal, goal. No, offside, offside, offside. Anibal Godoy. No, Anibal Godoy. Somebody says VAR, but Godoy gets flagged for offside. He was offside. He was offside when Mukhtar played the ball. And then he rebounds it, but he was offside anyway. So that's not a question. He was offside. And Gillespie is down injured. Yep, there we go. It's a app that tracks Santa. Like it basically just says, oh, this is where he is. This is where he is at this time. Which is basically, it just goes from time zone to time zone like every hour. So it like starts in freaking Antarctica, North Pole, of course. Then you got freaking Japan, China, Russia, and it goes down to Australia. Then it goes back up to freaking Indonesia and so on and so forth. And then it goes on until it gets to Hawaii, and then it finishes. Pretty much it's just a certain path that's the same every year, but which is just time zones if you're paying attention, but because it's kayfabe, we all know, but it's fun because, you know, the Santa cams and so on and so forth. I don't have to explain myself. Pedro's hurt. I was about to scream, not gonna lie. Pedro's back up. Exactly. Planes and satellites don't go over the North Pole. They actually do. NORAD actually has a satellite that goes over the North Pole. They actually do, which makes it kind of believable. They actually do. A satellite that they use, it actually does. So it makes it believable. They try to do so. They got to make it believable somehow. No, I know it's not real. I just have fun. The Santa tracker itself is real. The fact they're not really tracking him, but it's an app that's legit. But they make Santa cams that we know. How do I put this? Animated Santa cams that we know are fake, but it's just showing these areas. And we know that he's not really traveling. But I've done it since I was 5. At this point, it's a tradition. I'm not giving it up. What am I supposed to do? Do nothing? I'd feel weird if I didn't do it at this point. I'd feel weird if I didn't stay up and watch it until I went to sleep on Christmas Eve at this point. I know it's not real. I know it's kayfabe. I don't care. Thank you. Thank you. Hell, people my age still do it. And I'm not the only one. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not the only one. We all do. It's kayfabe. It's like professional wrestling, okay? It's like professional wrestling. You know it's scripted. You know it's fake, but it's still entertaining. It's kayfabe. It's kayfabe. Let people enjoy what they want to enjoy. It's kayfabe. People can watch wrestling. Thank you. Do you play football in the snow? No. I think I would break. I'd break my ankles if I did that. I don't know. Like, if it was like a dusting, I'd consider it. But if it's like 4 or 5 inches or anything higher, I'm not doing it. No. Santa isn't real. The tracker is kayfabe that it's an app. But let's get off of this. I know Santa isn't real. All right. Why did I even have to bring this up? I know it's kayfabe. See, this is what we get. Happy holidays. He's not real. Sorry, 5-year-olds that may be on my channel. I'm sorry I had to find out this way. He's not real. They're probably not, but just in case. Anything who's like 5 to 13, 14, if you found out this way, I'm sorry. He's not real. It's kayfabe. But still track him on NORAD because it is what it is. Now, yeah, back to soccer, except for this. You're right, You're right, Mankind getting thrown off that steel cage still gets me. Yeah, it gets me too. 2 minutes of stoppage time. I'm not Jewish, I'm Christian, and no, I'm not a Santa hater. But BKL basically made me admit that I know he's fake. That's what we'll stop with this. Yeah, that would probably hurt. It should be in 2023 before they start. And here's the second. 1 minute left of stoppage time. It's still 1-1. And we'll definitely get back into football completely in the second half. I'm not a Santa hater, but for the people that were worried that I still thought he was real, no, I know he's fake. Her milkman. Your mom was fucking the milkman. Or the mailman, either way. or the plumber, but either way, it wasn't Santa. Gotta be BMO, yes, exactly. That's the best stadium in MLS, BMO. 47th minute. That's going to be full time, 1-1 or halftime, 1-1 at halftime. That's the way we'll stop. We'll stop with that. We'll stop with that. We'll take a short break. We'll talk about the stats at halftime. We'll shoot the breeze about something that isn't NORAD. And we'll just talk about football, maybe a little bit of wrestling. But other than that, mostly football. So sit tight. I'll be back. Oh, wait. Oh. Agreed. Sit tight. I'll be back. Super chats are also on, by the way. I barely even watch wrestling anymore, to tell you the truth. WWE is dying a death. And honestly, may not be the best idea to try to save it. Nashville, 56% possession to 44% possession, 5 shots to 1, 3 shots on goal to 1, 1 block shot to 0, 241 passes to 192 passes, 82.6 per passing accuracy to 81.3, 0 corners to 2, 6 crosses to 0, 1 offside to 1, 23 duels, 1 to 21, 4 tackles, 1 to 2, 0 saves to 2, 5 clearances to 8, 6 fouls to 8, 0 yellow cards to 1, 0 red cards to 0. So I think both teams have had their moments. Both teams have had their chances. Both teams have had time for each other to have their moments. Yeah. It's been half and half, honestly, for me. I think Nashville's had their better offensive moments. I think Orlando had their foot on the gas early. I think Nashville took the momentum after the 21st minute. They both had their moments. They both had their time. It's a very tight game, as we thought it would be. A very good game. Okay, we're good. It was my nephew who was asking me a question. Can we just not worry about that? This is soccer we're talking about. Yeah, we're talking about soccer now. We're done with that. Sorry. So he was watching. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Well, this is a bad way. But fine, we're talking about soccer now. Well, if he was watching, his parents are going to hate me. Why would he say that? Well, oh, we're back to soccer now, though. Completely. Football, yes. Football, soccer. That's what we're talking about now. So, Nashville, they both have their chances. It's been tight on both sides of the game. I would say they both had their moments. I would say that it's been a close game like we thought it would be. It's been an entertaining game. And I've enjoyed it. We've all enjoyed it. We've been heated a little bit. It is what it is. It's energetic. It's put the energy in us. But Nashville's definitely, I think, been the better team slightly in my eyes. And we'll go with it. So, Nashville, I think, has been better as it is. Just a slight bit, but we'll see what happens in the second half. This definitely could go to extra time. Definitely could go to penalties if one thing changes over the other. So, we'll see what happens. I am, you're right, but thank you. I am, you're right, but thank you. What's the best brand of ball for football? Nike. I'm a fan of Nike. I'm a fan of Nike. I'm a fan of Nike. This is pretty cool. Like, it's vibrant and it's good. And I also saw a Champions League, a CONCACAF Champions League ball on eBay that I may just buy. I don't know. I'll see what happens. He wasn't watching it. He's just 5 years old and acting like a clown show. You know what I mean? No offense. Okay, cool. If Nashville wins, I make Walker Zimmerman my profile picture till the playoffs end. Okay. But Nike footballs are good. I'm a fan of Nike. I gotta probably air it up a little bit. At least it's not that fucking, at least it's not the Jabulani ball from 2010. That 2014 World Cup ball wasn't the worst. But Adidas, I'm not a fan of Adidas balls. I'm not. Phrasing. Phrasing. I need to do phrasing. I need to do phrasing better. It's not. Can't really juggle it. Pretty dusty too. I have no Jefferson Satella. Yeah, footballs, yeah. Did Adidas? Yeah, Adidas makes the World Cup balls. They have good looking footballs, especially in MLS. But I do not like Adidas. And the Euro ball. CONCACAF. What? There we go. No. There we go. I mean, it's there. It's just the blank. Ah, it's on eBay. $75 to $119.84. And yeah. Definitely not right now. So my mind tells me I think Nashville needs 2 or more goals, or Orlando to step up. Maybe they probably go in for penalties. I could see it. Seven likes. Let's run those likes up, by the way. If you show up. There we go. Setting time for the second half. Definitely. But it's definitely going to be a good second half. We'll see how it goes. They're definitely talking a little bit about Seattle versus Real Salt Lake. That game is going to honestly be a dominant show by Seattle. I don't see anything else. If Seattle gets upset by Real Salt Lake, I'm going to be shocked. Four out of 6 ain't bad for me. That ain't bad. I could still technically win the bracket challenge if everything else goes to complete crap for everybody else. But that means probably everything else will go to crap for me. But a lot of people who pick Seattle, I definitely could jump. Because I still think Portland goes to the final. If I get 4 out of 6, ain't bad for me either. I'm definitely going to be in the top half of people if I get 4 out of 6. So, because of course Vancouver had to choke, and Atlanta did not show up to play. Learn your lessons. It's always like that. Like this year has been the most chalk MLS Cup playoffs in a while. Seriously. Like, it normally isn't this chalk. There's normally like 2 or 3 upsets. Exactly. No, Dallas played Portland. No, Dallas played Portland last year. LAFC played Seattle and lost. Are they showing? It's not on yet. Oh wait. Give me a second. Commercial. You need to enter sing your dialect on Twitter. I listened for like a minute. And I'm not leaving this to do that, and I'm not going to do it during the Seattle game. Honestly, can't do it for the rest of the week either. It is what it is. Like, what? They're going to let me sing? Commercial right now. Besides, they would not like it. Just like being Euro snobs, they probably wouldn't like it. So it's every Tuesday and Sunday. So I'll do it next week. Or hell, on Sunday, frankly. After all the games are over, frankly. Should be just fine. I may try. They let anyone who wants to. All right. Feel like I'm going to get trolled, but whatever. I'll probably just go do that. Give me a second. Back out for the second half. That was good timing. Bargov is back. Found it. I'm back. That was good for halftime. Had to change out the trash bags before. No Rusnak for RSL. He has COVID. Yeah, they're screwed. They were already screwed, and no Rusnak, they're screwed more. Gladly I'm doing this one live because this is actually competitive. I mean, it was the first one anyway. Honestly, I'm questioning, should I honestly talk about Comunicaciones Guastatoya in the CONCACAF League over Seattle Real Salt Lake? Because honestly, we all know what's happening there. Still probably get me more views, but honestly, the Seattle fans probably going to watch anyway. Be like, oh, we won, yeah. No. Yeah, honestly, I'd consider doing Comunicaciones Guastatoya, but I know it probably won't get me the views that even Seattle would get me. So even if they win convincingly, at least I get to enjoy soccer for 2 weeks. I got the COVID a couple of days ago. Sorry about that. When is the game? Comunicaciones Guastatoya is at 9. Seattle Real is at 9:30. Damn, I'm sorry about that. Get well soon. I guess Nani is taking off his jacket, so they're about to start warming him up for sure. Here comes Nashville. They kick off for the second half. I'm going to guess you were vaxxed, Ernie, so you should be fine. Jimmy Brennan at TFC. Oh, God, no. Don't even think about that. Don't even let me think about that. No. He was a bad coach for York. Why would you want him at Toronto? I want Bob Bradley. The worst thing that would happen is if we get Jimmy Brennan after all these weeks of hearing, oh, it's Bob Bradley. Then we would know Bill Manning was the problem. Like, I really don't blame Bill Manning that much for this season. You wasn't. Oh. But still, get well soon. Yeah, still get well soon. I think you'll be fine. I think you'll do fine. I believe in you. But, no judgment here. The first couple of days are the worst. That's what I've heard. Besides people on Twitter just hyping it up. I mean, they've probably had bad situations, but it always seems to, like, you see on Twitter, just people be like, it was really very, very, like, it was scary. You're going to stay live for the next game? Probably not. I'll do a review for it, but we'll stop about that. But I'll do a review for it. I won't be live for the next one. The game is tense. No. But no judgment here. I'm fine with whatever somebody does. Hyped up game for sure. Header by Sapong, saved by Gillespie. I'm fine with whatever somebody does. There's no judgment here. If you're trying to be Judge Dredd about all this, you're not really on the good side. You're not. Because if you really, truly care and have humanity, you really wouldn't judge, but that's just my thoughts. DK running, but we'll stop with that. Shot. No, he doesn't shoot. Cleared by Nashville. Will be cleared by Walker Zimmerman, 47th minute, but that's just the way I think. Benji Michelle's terrible. He definitely is tonight. Drew a penalty that should have been a penalty. Other than that, nothing. You're right. I definitely think they take him out for Nani instead of Pereira. That's what I would do if it was me. That's what I would do. Mauricio Pereira plays it forward. Nice clearance and right to Willis. 48th minute. I would take out Michelle for Nani and keep Pereira in. I'm not saying he isn't, but he isn't good tonight. That's the thing. He's not good tonight. Everybody could have a bad game. This is just a bad time to have a bad game. Like, there's a difference. Just like every bad player could have a great game. Just like, and I'm not saying Divock Origi is a bad player, but like Divock Origi, 2 Champions League games in 2019. What else has he done besides be a cult hero? Good play, okay player, but really just a cult hero. Bad players could have good games off and on, and good players could have bad games off and on. That's football. The ball's round. 49th minute. Plaza Amador losing in league play 50 minutes, 1-0. Damn. I'm not shocked. They got owned by Santos de Guapolis. I'm not shocked. 50th minute, 1-1. Gaza 10, all about the second half. Yep. I think you definitely have to bring Nani in around 30 minutes left, around the 60th minute at worst. Or at best, I would say. Is Nani on the bench because he was hurt, or is he just on the bench because he just got dropped? Because I heard that he was carrying a knock, but I wasn't completely sure. Alistair Johnston. Like, if he was fit to play, I would have thought Nani would have started if it was his choice, but I guess it wasn't his choice. Was he carrying a knock? Bench dropped. Oh, so he just got dropped? I mean, he hasn't really had a good form since, like, July. Ball played forward. McCarty plays it back to Miller. Miller plays it to McCarty. Oh, that's out for a goal kick for Gillespie, 51st minute. Safety reasons. Okay. So he did have a knock. I thought it was... But his form hasn't been great. So what would happen if Orlando will struggle to get the game, struggle the game between momentum? I would say, for me, if he's struggling the game, you would definitely get to extra time or penalties. I would think Nani comes on around the 60th, 65th minute. If you allow a second goal, you got to get him off. That left back used to play for Boca. Moss played for Boca Juniors. Pato's on the bench too. Yeah, I'm kind of shocked, honestly, that happened. But Pato is a good player, but he's definitely not as Nani's level. But Pato is a good player. I was kind of shocked there. 52nd minute. Like, when I saw the lineup, I'm like, you're playing Nashville. DK has a chance. No, it gets cleared out for a throw-in. He was open, and luckily they could just clear it out there. Pato. You're looking for Pato and Nani very soon. Who on to take the throw-in? Looks like it's going to be a long throw. Like, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. Let's get this one going. Super chats are on, by the way. Headed away by McCarty. Brought down. Mueller tries to dribble through 3 guys. Can't do it. And Nashville could clear. Lovitz does. 53rd minute. Will it fall out for a throw-in? No. Mendez fouls him. 53rd minute. Minus 52-55. I think we're right there. Yep, right there, both of us. Benji Michel on the ball. Getting defended. Moss out for a throw-in for Orlando. Nashville lineup, same formation since last time. I'm 10 seconds early. I'm 10 seconds behind. Miller. Mukhtar. Godoy. Free kick for Orlando. 54th minute. Hernandez. Nutmegs Mukhtar as he's taking that free kick. 54th minute. Oh, boy. Jimmy Brennan, great player, horrible manager. Give me Bob Bradley. It is what it is. Jimmy Brennan, good player, bad manager. Simple as. TFC's first player signing? Yes. Good player? Yes. Bad manager. Can't wait for tomorrow's soccer lineup. Forge is going to be a good game against Motagua. Don't worry. Canada released a new hockey jersey. I did not see, but I'll look at it. Are you a Motagua fan? With that blue heart? Of course they would do that. Ball played up. Of course they probably would do that. I wouldn't be shocked. Even if Ali Curtis is gone. Bill Manning may be a parasite too. I could totally see it happening. I really could, honestly. And it scares me. If you're going to do that, just keep Perez. They're not. But if you were going to get Jimmy Brennan, you should have just kept Perez, frankly. There's no difference. Except one actually played for the club, and he was the first signing. That's the only difference. Who are your top 3 choices as our manager? Bob Bradley. I would say Gennaro Gattuso. And I would love to see. We're definitely not getting Tuca or Herrera, but I'd rather somehow get them out of their job from America or Tijuana Bravos. But that's definitely not happening. Or maybe get Nacho and Breeze back from Europe. Either way. Those 3. Jimmy Brennan is not on that list. Bobby Smirniotis is on that list, but there ain't no way he leaves Forge. Benji Michel on the ball. Could have shot. Doesn't. Mueller plays it in. Header. No. Urso misses. 56th minute. I will be watching. I don't know if I'll be making content about it, but I'll be watching the matches. Ali was so bad he made me almost vomit with his stupid tactics. Exactly. I think we need Matias Almeida. I'd also take that. I also would take Matias Almeida. I respect him. I would totally take him. I would love to see us get him from San Jose. Be like, hey, you're not using him right. We'll use him right. I would love to see Matias Almeida for TFC. I would. Just no Jimmy Brennan. If you were going to do that, you should have just kept Perez. That's all I'm going to say. I just heard the source that Cabecita Rodriguez from Cruz Azul will be coming to MLS until he's finished his game, but they got eliminated, so he's probably... I believe it, and honestly, that would be a great striker for Toronto. We definitely should be in on Cabecita. Like, there's no question about it. He should be the replacement for Josie. Cabecita should be. If it's not Insigne, Cabecita. And you have another DP spot with Soteldo, so Insigne and Cabecita. Simple as. No. No Mo. No Mo. This isn't 2007. No. I mean, I didn't even think he was that good back then. Header. Save. Mendez. Shot. Over the bar. 58th minute. Probably sometime. Well, I don't have no pull-up gear, so I definitely have to go to a gym to do it, but we'll see what I can do. Ball over. Orlando heads it forward. They have a chance here. Yeah, I could also see that. I think it will be New York or Toronto for Cabecita, something like that. Because Tati is probably gone. So Cabecita would either go to Toronto or New York, and I'd hope we get him. But at least if they got Insigne, they could at least use him as a striker. 59th minute, Nashville 1, Orlando 1. Orlando defend or playing forward. Has the ball in their defensive zone. Mas plays back to Junior Urso. Back to Jansen. Jansen plays to Carlos. Carlos plays it forward to Mueller. Mueller being defended by... Oh, that's a bad giveaway. Orlando, here they go. Have a chance here. Urso! Shot, but it will be cleared by Walker Zimmerman. Nashville could break. 59th minute. Nashville plays it back. 59th minute. Out for a throw-in, or they play it out for injury time. Oh, Huan got taken out by his own player. I see that. 60th minute. They'll check on him. '60th minute. Checking on Huan. Looks like he'll try to stay in the game. As it is. Like, share, subscribe. You know what it is. If you were a FIFA card, what would your ratings be? 80 overall. 70 pace. 65 shot. 75 power. 3-star weak foot or whatever. I think the weak foot is stars. Point is my card to be at 80. In what league? MLS. MLS. If I was a player, I would never go anywhere other than Toronto. I'd be a Toronto lifer if I had my say in it. So 80 in MLS with Toronto. That's what my card would be. 5 skill moves on you for sure. I'll take it. $13 people watching. Like, run up the likes. What if you got traded to Montreal? I'd retire. I would retire and then go to CPL and play for Forge. I would retire, so I'd get off that list and then unretire and play for Forge. Or basically pull a Rob Gronkowski, threaten to retire. What if you got sold to Club America? I'd probably never play anyway. I'd probably never play anyway if I got sold to Club America, so I'll just enjoy being on the bench. Or say, loan me to Forge or something like that. Or if you're not going to play me, loan me to freaking Forge. I'm a winger, so how would I be a young Piet? I'm not a center defensive mid. No. I don't play defense. I do track back, but I don't play defense. Orlando attacking, 63rd minute. Definitely would be. Junior Urso plays the ball back. Antonio Carlos. You honestly remind me of Oduro. That's a better comparison. At least he wore Toronto jersey for a year and a half. He played in 2014. Used to be a Toronto player. That's definitely a better comparison. I remember. And then he scores on us every time he plays us after he leaves. And then after he goes to Montreal, he scored on us every time he played us. And he loves pizza. I love pizza too. Everybody loves pizza. Now the question is, if he loves pineapple on pizza, you're crazy. No. If you like pineapple on pizza, you're nuts. Like, why? I've only played pickup before. I've never played semi-pro on an organized team around here. I've only played pickup before. Sadly enough. I never really got into the tactics side of things until about 2012. And then I was in an area where a lot of people, if you haven't been playing for your whole life, you're probably going to be behind, and you're not definitely going to be a starter unless you like. Damn, honestly thought with all that knowledge and understanding you played college or something. I'm basically like Maurizio Sarri. Barely played at all besides pickup, but I know a damn well a lot. I shouldn't know as much as I do, frankly, but I do. I compare myself to Maurizio Sarri. There we go. Maybe there's a reason I like him so much, besides the fact that attractive attacking football. I could sort of see myself in him, Sort of. Except I'm not a chain smoker. And I'm definitely younger, but it is what it is. Free kick for Orlando, 66th minute. This is definitely going to extra time, isn't it? Or there's going to be a big mistake that leads to the winner. Either way, ball crossed in, headed away. And Orlando's still on it. Can Nashville clear? No, they don't. Mueller. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick right outside of the box on the side. We'll see how that goes. Was he out? Yep, he was out. I thought he may have cut in just a bit. Free kick. He's definitely out. McCarty fouls him. Free kick. 67th minute. And speaking of it, I could still see, how do I put this? Joe Willis is Dexter Loomis's twin. That's what I see. Am I still the only one? Ball crossed in. Headed away by Nashville. Falls back to Pereira. Crossed back in. And it's missed. Jansen. But it gets back to Nashville. Godoy can break. Mukhtar. Oh. And Mukhtar got not collapsed. Collided with in the knee, and he's down. No subs yet? No, but I think there's about to be one. Hernandez and Mukhtar both collided at the knees. They're both down. Oof. Oh, no. Yep, Honey Mukhtar's down. And Mendez is back up, so Mukhtar got most of it. 68th minute. That's going to be bad if Mukhtar has to get subbed out. That's kind of like subbing out Seba in the Eastern Conference Finals second leg in 2016. You really shouldn't have done it. I get it. But I think Honey's back up. But it worked out. Shouldn't have done it, but it worked out. We don't know if this would work out, but you get my point. Who are your top 5 CONCACAF players? Right now, if you're talking about club teams, I think you're talking about countries. So if they're from CONCACAF, Alphonso Davies, Jonathan David, Christian Pulisic, who would be 4th? I don't really want to say anybody from Mexico, but this is a hard one. Because I know who 5th is, but I don't know who 4th is. Weston McKennie is a good shout. Yeah, we'll go with that. Weston McKennie and Stephen Eustachio in 5th. Stephen Eustachio in 5th. Way underrated, Stephen Eustachio. He's up there. I don't care what you say. He's up there. Raul Jimenez is not up there. No, he's not. Orlando going forward in the 70th minute. So who's good on the bench for Nashville if they need to sub for Mukhtar if necessary? They got Aki Loba, Luke Hawkinson, and Alex Muyl and Jonder Cadiz if need be. I would go with Aki Loba or Luke Hawkinson. If that's me, Aki Loba or Luke Hawkinson if they need to. Guy's a monster for Wolves minus injury. But has he carried that to Mexico since his injury? Has he carried that to Mexico since his injury? No, he has not. If he carried it, I'd say he's there. But we're talking about countries. And I guess you could say his form for Wolves is there, but I really don't want to talk. I don't really want to count that. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but I think it's the same either way, even if you did count it. Davies, David, Pulisic, McKennie, Eustachio. Mexico has no players in the top 5. I'm sorry, they don't. If they were actually dominant like they used to be, they would be. But they're not. I could say maybe for Panama. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. We're back. Tyler Adams. Mikhail Antonio. Yes, that's a good one. There we go. Somehow it lost connection for a second. Mikhail Antonio would definitely be top 5. I think so. That's a good one. Mueller, but ball's cleared away. 72nd minute. 1-1. Can Nashville get it? Eustachio deserves to be there. Eustachio is underrated as all hell. He is legitimately underrated. Criminally underrated, Stephen Eustachio is. He is integral to Canada. If Eustachio's not playing, they lose. They need Eustachio. They need him. He's the metronome of that team. He is criminally underrated. I think Hoppy is a good upcoming player. I think he's good. All returns say he's good, and he'll do fine. All returns say he's good and upcoming. I don't think he's going to fail. Now, Sargent already has, and I don't think Sargent will ever come back. But when it comes to Hoppy, I think he'll come through for me. 73rd minute. Nani's about to come on. Reyna should be there without injury, but he's injured, though. Right now was the term. Right now was the operative word. And I would do a better countdown if I had the stats. And I have the goal system 5,000. Remember that. Ball shot. Junior Urso cleared. Leao could clear forward and they could break. and they will. Sapong, Leal, Mukhtar, Sapong. Sapong has room. Mendez cut back while Sapong made the right cut. Mukhtar, shot, goal! Goal! Hani Mukhtar gets 2 to 1. Nashville SC. Wow! What a play! What a break for Nashville SC. 74th minute. Can they hold? Wow. Oh. And CJ Sapong set that one up well, cutting back the different direction than Mendez did. Mukhtar was right there, and he just said, I'm taking this myself. Keeps running, cuts it, nutmegs Jansen, puts it past Gillespie. That is 2 for Nashville. Both for Hani Mukhtar, the should-be MVP. There you go. I did say 2 to 1. Let's see if it stays that way. I got the Portland one right. Hani Mukhtar, 3rd goal in 4 career MLS postseason appearances. The only one he didn't score in was against Toronto, because that was Daniel Rios. I remember wholeheartedly. Trust me. I remember. Mukhtar again, he launched missile launch out of nowhere. 75th minute, Nani is on finally. 1 goal in 2 career MLS postseason appearances for Nani. 75th minute, we got 15 minutes to go. Good finish for sure. I definitely could see this going 2-2. Shot saved by Willis off Junior Urso. 76th minute. Nashville drinking from the Portland water. I'm sure that's good water, Portland water. I'm sure it is. 76th minute. If I ever go, I'll find out. Ball up the pitch. Mukhtar can't get to it. 75th minute into the 76th. 14 minutes to go plus stoppage time. Can Nashville hold on? I think they do. I think they do. Mukhtar gives it away. Junior Urso. 76th minute. Headed away. And it's still with Orlando. Could they make it here? Nani trying to make an impact as soon as he comes on. Nani shot! Hits the chest of Walker Zimmerman, but it's still with Orlando. Junior Urso passes to Huan. Ball crossed in. Think that was Moss. Cleared out by Nashville. Sapong can't keep it. And Orlando is starting to try to get this one back. They're not afraid. What up, Mile High? Nice to see you here. Sorry, Winvo, but better luck next time. It's not over yet. Bruh, none of my sports teams are good. Preaching to the choir, aren't you much? Preaching to the choir much. Toronto Blue Jays almost made the playoffs. Didn't because they lost 1 game to the Yankees and the Nationals choked. Toronto FC, do I need to explain it? No, I don't. Raptors, not good right now. They're okay. They're 500, but still. Leafs, yeah, they've won like 8 out of 10. They'll choke somewhere. Mississippi State, they're born to choke somewhere. They're born to choke somewhere as well. Toronto Rock, does anybody care? Toronto Argos, does anybody care? I mean, the Argos will at least win the Grey Cup, it looks like, so that's great. If you care. I do. Cardinals lost in the wild card. At least the Braves won the World Series. I do have a soft spot for the Braves, as we know. Blues, they're pretty good right now. They'll choke too. All I have is the Buccaneers and the Patriots. All I have is the Buccaneers and the Patriots. Tom Brady's the only thing that honestly keeps me sane. At least he did for a long time, and he still honestly does. I saw the rankings. Why is State not there? State was at the top 25 last week, and they kicked Tennessee State ass. Why is Mississippi State not in the rankings? Do they have to kick Ole Miss's ass to get there? I guess we have to. They'll do it. Don't worry. They'll do it. State's better than Ole Miss right now. They'll finish second in the SEC West. Trust me. Or they'll choke. Very bad. Either way. Hope Rapids win. Mile High says. Honestly, that bye was the worst thing that could have happened to y'all. Trust me. I don't mean that in a bad way, but that bye was the worst thing that could have happened to y'all. Portland's probably winning. Here comes Sapong. Sapong all alone. Can he keep it in? He crosses it, lofts it, and it drops for Gillespie. Duke is 104, of course, because they're not a good football school. Satan Manning, really? Satan Manning, really? I kid. I respect Peyton Manning. I miss him. I miss him and Brady playing together. But, of course, back when Peyton Manning played, of course, I called him Satan Manning because, you know, the rivalry. But Brady still owned him, by the way. Nani plays it in. But I respect Peyton Manning. I miss him and Brady playing together. He's a pretty funny guy. Now, Eli, on the other hand, Steli could do one. I hate Steli. I legitimately hate Steli Manning. For obvious reasons. But Peyton, he's cool. I still call him Satan sometimes because it's funny. We got Mueller for Akindele and Alexandre Pato on as well. Pato is on. Akindele. Tesho Akindele is on. Pato's on. Mueller is off. And it also looks like... So Nani is on. He got taken off for Benji Michelle. We got... We'll see how that goes. Pato is on. You know why I hate Steli. Well, one, he played for Ole Miss. Then he stole the 2008 7-8 Super Bowl. The 18-1 Super Bowl. He stole 2011, 2012 from Tom Brady. He stole 2 Super Bowls from Tom Brady. And he played for Ole Miss. I think that's enough. Oh, I'm back. Okay. Georgia will win the national championship. Mark my words. They will beat Alabama. Oh, they're going to win the national championship. Yeah, the Georgia Bulldogs are going to win the national championship. And I hope they do, frankly. Because nobody wants to see Alabama win. I hate Alabama. I hate Crimson Red. There you go. I hate when they say roll tide when I got a Braves cap on my head. So on and so forth. There we go. Yeah, Georgia's going to win. Cam Newton back with the Panthers. That is crazy. Jonder Cadiz and Jaleel Anibaba coming on. Jonder will be coming on for CJ Sapong in the 81st minute. And we have Miller coming off for Jaleel Anibaba. No way. No. Ohio State ain't winning a damn thing. Georgia will stomp you out or Alabama's going to stomp you out. There ain't no way. Absolutely no way you get past both of them. Ain't no way. Remember what happened last year? Y'all are frauds. SEC, it just means more. Y'all are frauds. Come on now. Frauds. And besides, I think we have some Hoosiers fans in there who have something to say about that. They don't want you to win either. Like, Ohio State, my dad likes them, but I don't see them winning. Okay, you're smart. Good. You're smart. That's good. 83rd minute. Like, honestly, being a Indiana fan is like being a Mississippi State fan when it comes to the Big Ten. Save in. No. Clear by Walker Zimmerman. 83rd minute, 2-1. Drunk Alabama men love women's soccer. I mean, women's soccer is pretty popular in the SEC. They don't have men's soccer, though. The State's game is okay. Yeah, Michigan will probably kick their ass anyway. Oh, wait, no. Have Michigan Wait, have Michigan lost every time for the past like 7 years? Yeah, that's not changing. Something like that. Jack Maher to take the free kick, 84th minute. All I know is Mississippi State's winning the Egg Bowl on Thanksgiving. They're winning the Egg Bowl. I know that now. Yeah, it doesn't exist in the SEC. It doesn't. As I've said, I want to see it exist. It doesn't. I want to see State have a men's team, but it is what it is. What up, Matt from Wii Sports? How are we doing? 84th minute. Out for a throw-in. See you soon, Ernie. See you soon. Had fun seeing you here. See you soon. And get well soon. 84th minute. Thanks for sharing. No problem. That's what I'm good at doing. 85th minute. If Nashville wins, they will go to Philadelphia to face them at Subaru Park. Rest in peace to Young Dolph. Yep. Who? Who is that? Who's CJ Stroud? Okay. Does he play for Ohio State? I think you're forgetting about Will Rogers, because Will Rogers has broken all these Mississippi State school records that Dak Prescott's held. Will Rogers is the best quarterback. Will Rogers for Heisman 2022 or 2021 or 2022-23. When State wins a national championship, they're going undefeated next year. Book it. Book it. Mississippi State going undefeated next year, winning the national championship. Will Rogers for Heisman. Hail, dear old State, fight for that victory today. You got it. Header in. Clear. Tesho! You were right there. Tesho puts it out. Oh, my God. Tesho puts it past off the free kick. It drops to Tesho. He's right there, and he freaking... Oh, my God. Tesho! Why does he do this? Didn't he score 3 goals against TFC this year, Tesho? Yeah. We were actually horrible this year, weren't we? It's not even a joke. We were horrible. You let Tesho Akindele score on you like 3 times this year. Horrible. Horrible. 87th minute. Here we go. Orlando City trying to get a second goal to send this to extra time. At least. Read your comment. I'm losing hope, and who will Orlando get in the offseason? I don't know, because there's no rumors yet, because they haven't worked on anything to try to get somebody this offseason, because that's how MLS goes. You don't get rumors until it's like 75% done, or it's the agent like stirring up a molehill. So I don't know what you're getting. I don't know what Toronto's getting besides Insigne. And maybe Cabecita. But that's honestly speculation at this point. Except there was a legit offer to Insigne, and that was the only true offer he's gotten, legitimate offer he's gotten. So, but Toronto's been out for like a month, so of course, we know some stuff they're trying to do, and they've sucked very horribly. So of course we'd already know. There's also expansion drafts, so you might lose a player you need. Exactly, expansion draft I think is December 14th, isn't it? It's the day before the CCL draw and the CONCACAF League final. I think it is. So. Mukhtar asking for a substitution. 88th minute, 2-1. Definitely, but I wouldn't be mad if Toronto lost a player in the expansion draft, probably, because it's going to be somebody that we probably wanted gone anyway. Like, who the hell are we going to protect? We've sold people. We want people gone. Who are we going to protect besides Pozuelo and Osorio? Who? I don't want any of them protected, frankly, besides Pozuelo and Osorio. And Schaffelberg's a homegrown, so he'd get protected automatically. You have Prizo, homegrown, automatic. Besides the homegrowns, those are automatic. Pozuelo, that's it. Maybe Osorio and Pozuelo. Other than that, who do you want to protect? Endo, maybe. Endo is still there. He's automatic because he's a homegrown. He's automatic. If Achara's a draft pick, so I think they'd have to protect him. Protect Achara, Pozuelo, and Osorio besides the homegrowns, and that's it. Who else do you want to protect for Toronto? Nobody. I'm fine if they pick one of our players. Over. Orlando's still attacking. They have a minute to go besides stoppage time. Mukhtar. No, foul free kick for Nashville. And we're into the 90th minute. Thank you. We got Alex Muil and Brian Anunga coming in. McCarty for Muil. And Leal for Anunga in the 90th minute. Yes. We lost Derek Valentine to Nashville, and they traded him to Houston for value. I remember that. Check transfer market. Who's good and available? That way there's good for TFC. I know about transfer market. If we lose, I cry. I know how you feel, Winvo. I've done it before. I know how you feel. I don't blame you. Go ahead and cry. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Can Nashville hold on? I could see us losing Zambrano. I could see that too. But isn't he out of contract anyway? This year? I think that could save you. Isn't he out of contract? Because if he is, that could save you. Because who takes a player who's out of contract? They could stay, but they could also just go back to who they have. Unless they give that player assurances and say, hey, we'll sign you up to a better contract. He could honestly come back. 4 minutes of stoppage time. We're already through one. Moss throws it in. Orlando attacking, trying to get the win here. 91st minute. Headed away. Orlando attacking. Anunga heads it down. 91-13. Polos and Geo's plans. Vonderwater for Moss in the 92nd minute. Yes, I think New England will beat NYCFC for sure. Here comes Nani to take the free kick with 2 minutes to go. Headed. Cleared by Nashville, but it falls. No, it will be cleared by Mukhtar. What would happen if NYCFC got an upset against New England? Nashville or Philly would beat you. Whoever wins the Nashville-Philly game will beat you in the conference final. I don't see you getting further. But then I'll be wrong, because you will. There will be a 4-1 upset. A 4-seed versus a 1-seed upset this year, but it's Portland over Colorado. It's not New York over New England. No way. 93rd minute. Vonderwater throws in. We have a minute and a half to go, actually. 92-30. Headed away. Out for a goal kick. Yes, goal kick for Gillespie with a minute to go. He's under contract till next season. I think so, yep. So with that being said, here we go. 92-53, a minute to go. Can Nashville hold on, get this win, send Orlando packing without any extra time? And possibly close down Nashville or Nissan Stadium with a win and not being beaten there at all. Ball crossed in. Falls to Willis. Willis with a goal kick. Willis to take the goal kick. Throws it out. 30 seconds. 30 seconds to go. Plays the ball up. Can Nashville take it to the corner and run it out? Oh, this could be an extra goal. That's a consolation. That's the dagger. That's a dagger. Jonder Cadiz actually scores a goal. Jonder Cadiz closes it out for Nashville. No question whatsoever. Jonder Cadiz finishes it off right at the death. Orlando is finished. 3-1. 3-1. That's a heartbreaker for Orlando. Right at the death, Jonder Cadiz actually scores a goal. I'm shocked. He was onside and he actually scored a goal. Oh, okay. Well, that'll do. Once the ball is kicked off, that's probably it. And I thought I was about to be right about 2-1, but I did say Nashville was going to win. And this should be it. This kickoff should be it. 94-44 into the 95th minute. Jonder Cadiz ends it. And that should do it. Full time, 3-1 Nashville. Nashville moves on to play Philadelphia at Subaru Park on Sunday. Wait. Yeah, Sunday. Sunday. Nashville goes on. And there you go. It's all love, Winvo. Sorry about the loss, man. Let it out. Let it out. Goodbye. See you later. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell all your friends. Check out my Patreon, $5, $10, or $20 a month. Anything's appreciated. Help support the channel. Be awesome if you do. Also support by liking, sharing, commenting, hitting that subscribe button, big red bell for notifications, super chats on the live streams, all of that. Sharing this with your friends, putting this in playlists, all that great stuff. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. What up, Duncan? You missed a good stream. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you later for the Seattle versus RSR. Seattle versus Real Salt Lake. And I'm out. I will watch Mike's. I'll see you there. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you later for the RSR. And I'll also pay attention to Comunicación Escuastatoya. So I'm out. Peace.